Again, I'm Brad Perkins. I'm president of the Peace Memorial Park Foundation of Portland, Oregon. We have the honor to also have another speaker by the name of Benji Lewis here today. Also a person of courage that is living his conscience. Not what he was trained to do, but living his conscience as what his heart, his parents, his family, his community has said is right. It's ethical, it's moral. Benji Lewis.
I really don't even know if it's appropriate for me to follow Cindy. My name is Benji Lewis, and I was an Iraq vet. I was in the Marine Corps, did 2 tours in Iraq, and we get asked these questions a lot, right? What is courage? What do we think about it? People come up to me and they thank me for my service, and I'm usually taken aback by that. So don't thank me. I betrayed your trust. I betrayed your self-interest. Because this big machine, right? We call it the evil machine. It's a lot bigger than we think it is. And that's the scary part about it. And we focus a lot. We talk about language and how important language is. How important it is that we're here and we're talking to one another and we're building this conversation. And I think we spend a lot of time, we look at things as singular entities. You know, so we'll look at the Afghanistan conflict as a bad war, not a good war. But Afghanistan never went away, and it didn't start with Obama. There's been conflict in that country for decades. And there's been conflict over all the country, and if you trace the money lines and you do your research and you figure out where that money is going and what their interests are, then you realize our interests are included in that, right? We're just a sort of pseudo foundation for a bunch of rich people, right? Well, we've already built ourselves a community here in the Peace Community, and I was very lucky to have found it after I got out of the Marine Corps. I didn't know it existed before then. I think a lot of vets can tell you that peace movement, what is that? They don't tell us about that. You know, we're left in the dark about that. They control the media, right? But we beat ourselves up a lot in the Marine Corps, especially after a couple tours in Iraq, especially in the barracks, being urban combat instructors and talking to each other at night after a few too many shots of whiskey, right? You get that good whiskey conversation going. And when the Marine Corps recalled me in October, I already knew, and I didn't even have to think about refusing to go to Iraq, because I already made that decision after my second tour, really during my second tour. And we berated ourselves, and I've berated myself for years, because we didn't have the courage then to stand up for what we knew was wrong. We went against every grain of our being, but we did it anyway. And why did we do it? Why would we do such horrible things? Why would we kill human beings for a GI Bill, for benefits, right? For an education, for ourselves, our own personal self-interest. Well, I think that people, I've gone to speaking tour, I've been talking all over Oregon and the Northwest, and I think people like you guys here, we're starting to figure it out. And we built our own communities, and now it's time to bring it to the next level. And we don't have to spend all our time preaching to the choir. We can certainly set up, you know, some of that stuff, but let's just be a good example, and maybe they'll come to us, because I don't affiliate with any religion either, like Grant was saying, but I believe in 2 things very, very sincerely. One, that the kingdom of heaven is inside of us, and 2, I also agree with Soren Kierkegaard when he said that the truth is a form of power, but the truth is suffering, and it's been corrupted. And so people have taken power somewhere else. Well, if we find that truth within us, if we realize it within us and we live it, that's when everyone else follows along. So thanks very much for being here, guys.
Thank you, Benji. Thank you, Cindy. And that is about it, except I would like to let you know that due to the budget, the Portland Department of Transportation Bureau of Maintenance no longer provides water to the Peace Park. So the Peace Park Memorial Foundation of Portland, Oregon has to pay to water this. Their tent is over there if you want to help pay for some water, keep our plants nice and blooming, then you can do that. So I'd like to thank you all for coming. I'd like to ask you to stay around. We have some refreshments up there. Mingle, talk amongst yourselves, network, work for peace, work for love. I'm going to put on some music that's upbeat, because I think we all need that sometimes to realize that, as Benji said, it's inside us, and so we have to work for that. So let's all mingle, get to know each other, enjoy this beautiful day, but remember why we're here. Thank you very much.